If you saw my last video, then you would know that I was talking about Dan, a 70-year-old delivery driver that is still delivering. And basically, the story goes like this. Dan got an order at the pizza place that he works at, right? The order consisted of, I'm pretty sure, just pizza and a 2-liter Diet Coke. The problem was that there was no more 2-liter Diet Cokes at the place that he worked at. So he decided, you know what? I'll just pass by a store and pick it up. I'll just pick up that 2-liter and I'll put it in the bag, no problem. He does that. He goes to the family's home, the family that ordered the food. And when the guy opens the door, Dan is like, hey, here's your pizza, man. And also, I know that over the phone we said that there was no more 2-liter Diet Cokes, but I passed by a store and got you one. Okay, so you're covered on that. And the guy was astonished, and obviously he was trying to like tip more. He had already tipped $6, but he was trying to tip him more just because he went out of his way to get that 2-liter. But the problem was he didn't have any cash on hand at that moment, so he couldn't tip anymore. So Dan just says, it's all good. $6 is a great tip for this order, so it's all good. You're good, man. And he just leaves. Okay. He says, you know, if you ever order from, I think he said, if you ever order from that place again, just tell them Dan is a great driver. Dan is a great delivery driver, or something like that. And he said that he had 26 days until his retirement. He was going to retire in 26 days. And that's it. He left. Just had a good interaction with the guy that ordered the pizza, and then he left. And that was it. But the family who got the pizza delivered to, they actually posted the Ring doorbell video on TikTok. It went a little viral, a couple things happened, and he got a GoFundMe. Now, as of right now, when I'm looking at it, this is on the 31 March 31, 2026. So as of now, it is at $26,000 raised, and I'm pretty sure people are actively donating. From what I know, they are actively donating right now, which is just crazy. It's just crazy. The donations, or the money raised like a little bit ago, I think it was like 10 or 20 minutes ago, was at around 25,980, something like that. And now it's at $26,151 raised. Incredible. Anyways, what I forgot to include in the last video, because I went over all of this in the last video, I forgot to include the update on Dan and how he's doing and how, his situation has evolved. Okay, so here we go. This is the update right here. I was watching this. Let's bring it back to the beginning. Full screen it, and let's go.
What they'll do, they'll get the pizzas ready, and then it's my job if they want a Coke or Parmesan cheese or something, then I have to get that and throw it in the bag. Well, they wanted a 2-liter Diet Coke, and we were out of 2-liter Diet Cokes. It's when I was leaving, I go, what the heck, I'll just pull into a store real quick and buy them a 2-liter Diet Coke. But they were just amazed that someone would go out of their way to stop at a store and get them a Diet Coke. And it's just right across the street, right on the other side of Overland from our store. It took about 3 minutes. And when I got there, they was just flabbergasted that anyone. He goes, they don't make people like you anymore. I go, man, you need to calm down. All I did was stop and get a soda. did we give you a good tip? I go, yeah, you give me $6.60. That's a good tip for, it was a pretty small order. It's a fine tip. I said, you don't need to worry about it. And they were just so flabbergasted. They got on TikTok and put my story out there, and then someone on TikTok, I guess it just blew up and went crazy, which I find hard to believe. And someone told them to go to GoFundMe, and they said they were going to bring me a little bit more of a tip the next day. And I told them I was retiring, and in 26 days, and they. The next day I went to work, and I walk in the store, and everybody goes, "Man, you're famous, dude." And they handed me the card, and I opened up the card, and there was another $50 tip, 2 20s and a 10, on top of the $6 they gave me, and a letter saying what they had done. They said, call us as soon as you get this, and I did. And when I called them Saturday afternoon about 4 o'clock, it was only up to about 863, but even that, at the time, that blew me away. And now it's up to I think, now I'm getting mixed up. I think it's now it's up to $18,465. I checked just before you guys got here. For stopping and getting someone a soda. It took me about 3 minutes. But, I've always tried to work hard and go the extra mile on stuff, and I guess maybe I'm getting rewarded for that. I don't know. I don't think I work any harder.
I mean, absolutely, dude. That is probably one of the most obvious lessons here is, if you work hard, if you do things right, if you just have respect for the people, okay, that you are serving in whatever type of workplace environment. Obviously, in this scenario, it's the delivery man. He went out of his way to get that 2-liter Diet Coke, right? Whenever you do the right things, work hard, and just have respect for who you are serving, or just have respect in general, all right, for people. Okay, just think about, put yourself in other people's shoes, right? If Dan was ordering, right, and he ordered a 2-liter Diet Coke, it would kind of suck to not receive that, obviously. So that's just it was a good action from him. It was a good, it's a good thing he did.
Anyone else who, I've always tried to be a pretty nice guy and help people out when they're, because I know what it's like to be down and out. So when I see people that are kind of hurting, I try to help them. It's all I just can't believe it. Knowing that I work at the seed lab, there's about 6 of us work at the seed lab, and they're all flabbergasted. They tell me all these stories. They told me about this guy that was riding a skateboard with an Ocean Spray. And Ocean Spray got to TikTok, and they got a hold of it, and they bought him a new car and everything. So I got to thinking, maybe I should have someone call like the Corvette place and say, hey, wouldn't Dan look great delivering a pizza in one of your Corvettes? Huh? That's not a bad idea, is it? Ooh, boy, I'd really deliver. They'd get there on time with that pizza.
So, yeah, I just wanted to, real quick, just give a little update on the Dan the Pizza Man situation. It says, I forgot to include this in the last video. This has been available for, this video was released like 8 hours ago. Yeah, today, 8 hours ago. So this has been, out for a while. Not for too long, but 8 hours. So, yeah, I just forgot to include it in the last video I did. So, here you go. Here's a little update on Dan the Pizza Man. But anyways, that's about it for this video. So thank you for watching. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, then leave a like on it. If you want to subscribe to see more of me, then obviously you can do so. It's free. And if you want to comment something, then comment something nice down below. But anyways, again, thank you so much for watching. Stay safe out there. Take care of yourself. And I will see you in the next video.